Hello and welcome to ARK Complete Series. Well, thanks to Derek the Dolphin here, I've been getting a bit more familiar with the actual controls for these space dolphins. So, what I've been doing is more missions. So now what we've done is we managed to get Star Dolphin done. That was actually a lot easier than I thought, I must admit. I just basically ignored most of the sort of like the defenses and just went straight to the end goal and started finishing that part off. So that was pretty easy. Starwing Strike though, yeah, that was I must admit that the visuals on that is what throws me. But I just about managed to make it, just about. So it means that they're now finished. So if we have a look at what else did I do? I also did Code Red, and I also did Survive the Ark. And I managed to do those without necessarily having to get any, decent armor at all. So, just having a look at what's left, because if I want to take on Rockwell, I've got to do every single mission at Gamma level. So that means we're looking at life support and choose your own adventure. Plus, I've still got to do Bulldog Fetch as well as Maywing Coach. So there's still quite a few missions left. But I think what we're going to do today is, well, we're going to go in search of kitty cats, because that's what's on this map. Is the Shadowmanes. Now, I've got to admit it's dark, and apparently it's not a good idea to be going in search of those things in the dark. So, we're going to wait until it gets a bit brighter, and then we're going to find a way to actually try and tame a Shadowmane. Well, we're now over on the left side of this Genesis ship, and because it's now daytime, we want to go and search for Shadowmanes. Now, it is a passive tame. We've got to feed it with fish, apparently. But I was wondering, can you actually pick one of these things up? So rather than having one of these things chase me around, can I just pick one up? And the answer is, it depends, because, well, I tried Lola here, and I was a bit surprised. She can't actually pick a Shadowmane up. I mean, she's got an immunity to like lightning, but it didn't really make any difference. So I thought, well, okay, I'll try a Quetzal instead. So I got one of those, and well, yeah, I mean, you can pick it up, but then you've still got the problem of getting shocked. So what I then did is I made myself one of these things, and I left it somewhere around here, I think. Ah, yes, there it is. Right, so I'll pop her down here. So there's my hover skiff, which I got from Genesis 1. So pop her into a cryopod, because that skiff should be able to pick things up. We can always get her some more meat. Right, so let's see if we can go and find a Shadowmane. Ah, ha ha ha. I keep forgetting about this scanner that you get with S+. So I've got a dino scanner here. And I've managed to find some Shadowmanes here. So let's just see if we can... Nope. See if we can grab one of these things. Nope. So what do you do? Got to aim on that with the right mouse button? Oh, it's grabbing that one instead. Okay, fair enough. Aha! So you just click it once with the right mouse button. Ooh, so it's causing damage, so that's not surprising. But the main thing is we've been able to pick it up. Now, I've no idea what I've got. So, all I've done is just pick it up. So if I bring this over... I mean, I'll have to build a trap to put it in. I'll have to stop crashing into things. But, if I press the right mouse button again, does it let go? Press the left button. Ah, left button to left. Okay, so left button lets go. And that's down there. Okay, so that... Well, that seems to be a possibility then. Okay, so that was repairing it. So what level were you then? Right, I don't have my spyglass. Where's my spyglass? Oh, that was a 150 female. Okay, well, that's doable then. So, I mean, that's something then. That means I should be able to pick one of these things up with a skiff here. So, use the right mouse button to basically grab a hold of something. And then the left mouse button to let go of it. So that's going to be very useful, that then. In which case, what I'm going to have to do then, I'll have to find somewhere to build a trap. Now, I've managed to catch quite a few fish. The only trouble is the spoil timer. So one thing I've found is if I release the fish into that pond that I've got just behind this base here, there is one slight catch, and that is you lose the actual fishing basket that you've got, but you can then just put it into a cryopod, for example, and then pop it out at a later date. It just means you need quite a lot of cryopods, but that's one way around it. I mean, once you release it, it's fine. Basically it's a tamed creature as far as the game's concerned, so you don't have to go out chasing after it. You can just simply put the actual fishing trap down and pick it straight up again. But anyway, now that I've got those, what we're going to do, see if we can get ourselves one of these Shadowmanes just to see if this works. So I've actually got myself some ghillie armor, and I've, just to save myself time, I've placed a teleporter over here. So we just need to go wandering around and see if I can find a Shadowmane. No, I don't want that one. I don't want that. The plan is I want a Shadowmane, not one of these crazy things. Yeah, that's what we want. Now this one gonna try and shock me. I'm just having a look at the time. Actually, I should have probably done this earlier in the day. Now, where did I put that trap? It's out here somewhere. I would actually marked it on the map just to be on the safe side. So it's around here somewhere. Ah, there it is. So if I can line this up, I mean, I suppose I could have gone for a bigger trap, maybe. Maybe that might have been a better strategy. I tried chopping some of those trees down, but the trouble is they just won't move. It looks as though they're like permanent. It'd be nice if I could have sort of like... Oh! That wasn't the plan. That wasn't the plan. You weren't supposed to land on top. Right, if I drop you, if we go a bit out of render, or not, seems to have gone to sleep. Jeez, Louise, this skiff's having a field day with me. So I'll put the skiff over here out of the way. What the heck happened there? Right, did I bring my ghillie armor? Right. I've also got some cactus broth. I mean, I don't know if that'll help, but... Now, let's have a look. So that's a 0.9, so that's going to run out pretty quickly. It's got about 18 minutes. Let's try this one. So I need to sneak up on it. Not aggro it. But it's got to be asleep. I was thinking maybe I could reach it through the wall, but it doesn't look as though I can. Yeah, it doesn't look as though I can reach it from this point. Because I was going to build a trap. Hold on. I was going to build a trap stood up on stilts, and then you could try and tame it from underneath, but it's not. Oh, oh, that's not good. Boobar. So there's a lesson learned. It needed to be sticking out, but the trouble is it's not. It caught sight of me. So it's interesting, even with the cactus broth, it's not making any difference. Right then, take two. I actually picked it up with a skiff, and I've just left it hovering in midair while I've rebuilt this thing. But we'll see if this works this time. I mean, it's still tricky to try to place that, because I don't want it. It seems if I go too low, it ends up with the actual Shadowmane on top for some strange reason. Oops. Right, let's put ourselves down here then. Right, let's try this again. Put our ghillie on. Now, basically I put all those fish into the pond. And then I've just picked them back up with new fish traps. I mean, it didn't seem like this cactus broth did anything for me. But, you never know. That's a 1.3. Try that one. I think I've got a saber tooth salmon here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Let's try that one then. That's a 1.6. So it looks as though it went to sleep, because I kind of caught sight of it curling up. Trouble is, it's... yeah, probably a bad idea doing it now, but... hey, why not? Because it takes forever to catch those fish. I found if you use the... oh. I found if you use a cage, it does make the whole thing easier. Because you can catch them in a cage, and then you can catch them in the trap. Yeah, I think I've kind of goosed this because it's 8:30. Right, that sounds like it's starting to get light, in which case I'm wondering if that thing's going to start to go to sleep at some point. One thing dawned on me though actually is Yeah, I've got the furry thing with me. And the trouble is, she might be attracting attention. So let's leave her over there. Oh. So it's getting towards 4:45. I've still got a bit of time left on these fish baskets. One thing I noticed actually is HLNA can pick this up. She's a 135 female. And it's actually saying feed fish when naturally asleep to tame. If I need her to go to sleep, that's the trouble. I don't know what time she's going to start, because it's nearly 5. But yeah, so you can't knock them out and try to tame them that way. You've got to do it when they actually go to sleep, and they go to sleep during the day, which is a bit of a pain. So it's best to basically catch one and then tame it very, very early on. I mean, my server settings are turned up quite high, so I should be able to tame one of these a lot quicker. I shouldn't need as much fish either. So 8 o'clock and it's now starting to go to sleep. Aha, ha 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 ha. Right, let's put this down here. I'm going to leave you there because I suspect she might have been causing problems before. Right, let's see if this... Oh no, she's back up again. Very fussy, these things. You think they'll just go to sleep and then that's it. Right, let's try this then. The trouble is, which way around is she facing? She's facing that way. Seriously? I've got gilly on, I've got cactus broth, and it's still picking me up from something. Right, so there's the... I can see its tail. Oh no! Yeah, this is definitely frustrating. It's not... The trap's just not working. It's still somehow managing to pick me up. So I'm going to have to head back to here. And I'm going to have to... Basically, I'm going to have to put all these fish in the pond, because otherwise I'll lose them all. That means I'm going to have to make a lot more of these fish traps. Right, so all my fish are still intact. But I need to find a way to trap that, because it's just that trap that I've got just doesn't seem to be working. Right then, let's try this again, although I've noticed actually one of the fish, for some strange reason, it's spoiled. That seems odd, because it's... Oh, okay. That was a bit odd, because I got them all at the same time. I mean, I've only collected 4 of them, because I might be able to get away with my server settings, but what I've done is I've made this trap bigger, because I was wondering if that might have been my problem. I mean, it's after 8 o'clock. And I have picked it up and put it back in again. I had to do that a couple of times. But maybe this time round we can actually tame it. So it obviously hasn't gone to sleep. It did before. Right, so it's curled up, in which case I'm going to have to come in from that side then. Actually, have I got my ghillie on? No, I don't. Let's run around the back. I probably won't get up. Because if I can catch it while when it goes to sleep, but it's like part way out of the actual trap. Maybe that'll do. Seriously, are you going to curl up? Unless they've done something to change the mechanics or something. No, it's still picking me up for some reason. I wonder if they've done something that changes the mechanics so it doesn't work if it's in a trap. Because it's gone, right, it's gone to sleep. What? Oh. That wasn't good. I thought I'd fed it. Speaking of which, I need to be fed. Nope. I can't get to it. Some strange reason I can't seem to get to it from there. It's very infrequent sleeper, I'll give it that. So I think that was only... So that was only 10%. Wow, so I'm going to need a lot of fish. Come on. Oh, strength 72.4. Let's have a look. 98.5, so we've lost a level. So yeah, if I'd brought a lot more fish, that would have helped. So we're on to fish number 5. So that's a 1.3. What's that, a 1.1? 1.1. Yeah, so all of the ones I've been using so far have been above 1. Come on, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. Really? So yeah, I think this size trap seems to be better. I mean, it's easier to sort of get the thing in the first place, but it's I don't know, I was just sort of getting close up and it was difficult to sort of like reach it, but I was hoping it would have been sticking out of the actual trap if it had been, you know, a small one, but no, not enough. And as I was getting too close, it was just, yeah, it was kind of triggering it. So it does seem to be the better way is just to get one of these. So this is a 3x3 with a hatch so that you can stay out of its way.
Now that is one formidable looking predator. I think it's some kind of chimera. Part cat, part spiny tropical fish. All trouble. It seems to have unusually good camouflaging abilities too. What would you name something like that? Oh, how about Shadowmane?
Okay, it's an interesting name. Right, so we've now got ourselves a Shadowmane, but it's stuck in the, it's stuck inside. Right, and I don't know if I'll get her out. Right, so we don't need to track this because we've now got it. Will you stay still? So obviously if you want to breed these, man, this is going to take like forever and a day. Right, we'll go back to our skiff and we'll go and get the furry thing. Because I want to take this thing back to base. Oops. Right, where have you gone? Oh, there you are. Right, I'll head back to here because I think I'll have to get a saddle for this. Or do I? Do I need a saddle or does it have its own saddle? Ah, so you need this one. She's got a ramshackle saddle, so it's a natural saddle that it gets. You don't add one. You put costumes on. But oh boy, was this something. Yeah, so as long as you don't get it stuck on a staircase like I did. It's a bit like the Enforcer, I suppose. Okay. Right, well you go there while I go and put my fish back in the pond. Because otherwise, these ones will spoil. So yeah, they're pretty pricey, those fish traps. So, I mean, you can make them yourself. Yeah, it's a fish, yeah, fish basket. So they're pretty pricey. So you have to get the fungal wood from the west side. But you'll see what I was doing is I was using the cage to actually catch them. So as long as you put one of these down, just follow the fish around, put one of these down, and you should be able to stop it from going anywhere. Then you can put your fish trap or fish basket down and you can pick it up a lot easier. The only trouble is you've got about roughly half an hour before you expire. And I've had to go through all of those fish, a lot more than I thought, to be honest. Even though most of them were probably above, yeah, most of them have been above 1. So you're a female. So you can go invisible, which is cool. Ooh. I don't know if I want to be doing any of this near the base. It's hydrated. Oh, okay, so you benefit from being in water. Ah, cool. I'll leave the horse alone. I mean, we're sprinting and the stamina's barely getting even touched. Ooh. Ooh, an electrocution. Nice one. Ooh, I like that attack. Ooh, that is definitely good. So yes, a C turns you invisible. Space will get you to jump. Right's your secondary ability, but the trouble is you're not in a pack, are you? Okay, so we've got a red orbis. Woohoo! It's probably still left over. Probably things left over from the event. It's fine. Wow, that is just bizarre, that. So it gives it an electric shock. That's what I was experiencing, I must admit. I'm getting attacked by these things. Alright, so hold the space key down. Oh wow, that is far. Curious. Oh, no, that's that one. Oh, oops, that wasn't the plan. Ah, there's a cooldown on them all. Ah, that makes sense. So how far can you go? Just out of curiosity. I mean, you've almost got all the way up the wall. Oh, I definitely like these, I must admit. Yeah, definitely worthwhile. So, yeah, the only catch is it's going to take me a while to tame a lot of these, because I'm going to have to get a few of them. Well, I say a few, quite a lot of them really, to test out the stats, because I do want to breed them, because I mean, the sort of thing you want to use in the boss fight maybe for Rockwell. I mean, why not? So yeah, I can see me doing a lot of taming of these now that I've kind of figured it out. It didn't exactly go to plan, but we eventually got there. So let's see what we've got. We've still got to do about 5 more missions, I think. 5 more? Yeah, about 5 more missions. So we're getting there. Almost. So there's still quite a bit to do. Of course, that's all for another episode.